All right, time to embarrass Michelle some more. Yeah. Ready for this? So remember yesterday, Michelle shared some very exciting news right here on Take 5. She and her husband are expecting a baby. She shared their personal journey with infertility and helped shed some light on how far our state needs to go in order to help people who want to build their families.
Infertility is a disease. It's not a choice. It impacts millions of people. It impacts 150,000 people right here in Washington, yet it is still not covered by insurance here, unless, that is, you're a veteran who had combat injuries, and even that's about to run out. 15 other states we know, like Massachusetts, Illinois, and Hawaii, have all mandated that insurance covers infertility, which, again, is a disease. So the question I ask, why isn't Washington? Why is Washington behind?
So this is National Infertility Awareness Week. Michelle is here now with a special guest from Resolve, the National Infertility Association. Hey, Michelle.
Hi, so I have Annie Quo with us. Thank you, Annie. I was waiting for you guys to do a round of applause, but I guess I wasn't going to get it. Annie has a personal story as well, but she is really known around this area for her advocacy. So, first of all, can you tell us what Resolve does?
Yes, Resolve is the National Infertility Association, and we want to empower Americans who struggle to build their families to find resolution through inspiring them to act, finding community and support, being united by advocacy, and also building awareness around the disease.
How do you build awareness, and how do you change kind of like what lawmakers are doing? You know, I know we had a grade that went from like D to B, and that was a lot of because of what you guys did. So
in 2015, I went to my first advocacy day. There's a really small team of Washington State advocates, and at that time, Resolve had assigned Washington State the score, a fertility score of a D, and that's based on criteria of how many patients there are in Washington State, how many people struggle with it versus how much support via support groups and fertility professionals there are. Through the expansion of support groups, we went from 1 to 12 in less than 3 years. Our fertility score went up to a B from a D. But the real leap is going to be now. To get to an A, it's going to take a village. It's going to take both social change and systemic change.
And that means what, like mandating insurance coverage?
That's part of it. It's making infertility access and raising awareness, also increasing access to all the different means that people can build their families. It's opening that door so that people can do whatever they want to do so that they can have their dream.
Okay, one last question. How can people get involved if they want to help?
People can get involved by contacting their lawmakers, by calling them, writing to them, even better, meeting with their lawmakers, both in Olympia and Washington, D.C. The more effort that you make, the more impact that it makes.
Okay.
And so they can do that by going to getting options at resolve.org/advocacy day.
Okay.
Clicking on a call to action, and also a tab called for friends and family.
We are going to put that in the 5 Hive too. So
Great.
We'll talk about the 5 Hive if you're just new to the show and you don't know what that is. But Annie, you have changed so many lives in this area. I have so many people who thank you for your advocacy. So
well,
thank
it takes
you so
a village,
much.
And it will take a village to get to an A. So thank you for your support.
We're going to get there.
Yeah, we will.
Thank you, Annie.
Thank you.
All right, let's go outside now to Chris and Jordan. What are you guys doing?